Boy, what's up, my family and friends? You know who it be. It's the babbling baby boomer nuisance Mikey Woo Woo. I'm feeling so much better. Boy, I thought I was gonna die last night. So, my fridge started dying on me. And it was an old one, you know. It didn't belong to me, or I'd have tossed that sucker the first time it screwed up. But it started to die on me. It kept, it would shut down and stuff would dethaw. It would come back on. Stuff would freeze again. So not too long ago, about 5 days ago, 6 days ago, the bad boy just decided to stop. Boom, died. Poof, click, kicked the bucket. Wouldn't come back on. I didn't realize it. I didn't know how long it had been off. But nonetheless, I go in it and realize things are Oh, that's what it was. I walked into the kitchen and the floor was soaking wet. And I was like, what the heck is all this? So I followed the pattern, clean up to the fridge, only to realize the fridge had bit the dust. Called my landlord. Said, yo, big guy, fridge died. He said, okay, I'll see if I'll get me one. I said, all right, whatever, click. I immediately started looking at used appliance places because I wasn't one away, for real. Later that afternoon, he texted me and said, yo, there's a brand new one sitting on your porch. Hit me up when you get home. We'll put it in. Good stuff. Woo! Didn't have to spend my own money. Oh, thank God. But unfortunately for me, one of the packages of meat that I hung on to happened to be hamburger. Last night I decided I'm going to make me some spaghetti. Haven't had it in a while. I'm going to make some. So as I'm frying up this hamburger, I'm smelling it, to make sure it isn't sour because it did come from that old fridge. I'm smelling, I dip my finger, taste it, and it tasted right. I didn't put any seasoning or anything in it. I wanted to make sure that stuff was good. I didn't smell any bad stuff. I didn't taste any bad stuff. And it tasted good whenever I chewed a piece of it up. So I didn't think anything of it. Went ahead and made my spaghetti. I have a secret sauce. Boy, yeah, boy. Made my spaghetti. I sat down and ate a plate. I want to say about an hour later, whoo, my whole world was ripped in half. Ran to the restroom with my head in the toilet a couple of times. Had to do the other thing a few times. I had the shakes, the nausea, dizzy spell. Oh, it was horrendous. I thought I was going to die. I was up and down about 4, 5, 6 times last night, running back and forth to the bathroom. I know the dog probably thought I was crazy. I was gagging. It was just horrendous. I literally thought I was going to die. I was going to dial 911 at one point. That's how scared I was. So, this is my message for all of you. Just because it doesn't smell bad, just because it doesn't taste bad, if that stuff unthawed, even a little, to the point where, the exterior was still, kind of mushy, but the inside was solid, throw that shit away. Don't even tempt it, bro. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how safe you think. Throw it away. Because I almost died and I'm trying to save someone else from the same misery because it was horrendous. I'm telling you now, the poops was the worst. I'm sorry for putting it out there like that, but it was horrendous, man. But I feel a whole lot better today. It took me a while. I got up this morning, I was still in a fog, had to hit that bathroom a couple times. I couldn't even drink a cup of coffee at first. My stomach was so balled up. I didn't start mellowing out until around, I want to say about 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon. The headache started lessening up on me. The belly wasn't bound up as much. I didn't feel like I had to poop again. Things started coming back into motion. Whew. So I went ahead and bathed real quick. Sat in that tub. I bathed. I love a bath. Nice hot bath. I laid in that tub for a while, man. Shit, shower, and a shave always do a man good. I feel a whole lot better. But I really thought I was gonna die. That had to be the most horrendous feeling ever. If it don't do it to yourself. If you let it sit out overnight or anything, don't play with food. Food will kill you. It'll keep you alive too if it's cooked right. I know one thing, man. I thought I was gonna die. I actually did pick up my phone at one time because I was trying to get to the bathroom. I had a dizzy spell so bad that my eyes were doing this. That's and I was trying to make it to the restroom and I was just fumbling around hitting the walls. I had grabbed my phone on the way. I was going to call 911. That's how afraid I was. And then I decided, you know what? Pull your big boy panties up, take a deep breath, throw your head in that toilet, and do what you gotta do. And I'm glad I didn't call 911. Because they'd have got out here for nothing. I'd have been paying a whole lot of something for a whole lot of nothing. Whew. But it was horrendous, man. So this is just a word to the wise. If you are having some issues with some food, and you're not sure if it's good or if you just throw it away. Just don't put your health at risk like that. Don't go through what I did for the last 20 hours. It was ridiculous. Crazy. So what are you guys up to, man? I just had to share that for real. Because it was absolutely ridiculous. It was kind of crazy outside. Let's go outside and take a look. It was kind of crazy. Oh, woo! Yeah, I had to throw that stuff away. Oh. Take a look out here because it looks kind of crazy. Woo! Flip this camera around. Oh, I really can't, huh? Okay then, running program. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the sky looks really, really dark. We're being invaded by aliens. Dun, dun, dun. It's a little chilly out here. Whew. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna slam my finger in the door. Did you see that? I am my own worst enemy, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to say I love you guys and to share that little tidbit of excitement that I had in my life. And to warn you guys, please, when it comes to food, man, if you even have an inkling of a notion that shit might be bad, throw it away. Start over. Don't do that to yourself. And now I'm being serious because what I went through last night was no joke. It really wasn't. It did scare me for a brief moment. It really did. So don't play with food, man. I'm going to get off here. I've babbled and rambled enough. Love you guys. You stay out of trouble and do me a favor. Stay kind. It really doesn't cost you anything to be kind. But it really could make, a world of difference in someone else's life. So don't be greedy with that kindness. Share it.